Please, mate.
That's where he'll be. Not in there, Terry, just look.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Going outside?
We have Nick Walker,
Nick Northrop.
Hey, matey, going all right? It's not Jeb.
You might be in the loo there.
Yeah, we've checked there. Maybe he went to his car or something. I have a Brian. Where's Brian? Down there.
Go, Dorset! All right, you voted, Jenny. Thank you very much.
Still not right. We still can't find him.
Behind him.
No, he's back, Paul. He's back.
Is you coming?
Come on.
So it's Christmas. Won't be here till fucking Christmas.
Last chance of this photo.
Come on, Mick, hurry up.
Come on, Mick. Jesus, Mick.
Hello, mate. Got the cheese was right, isn't it? Yeah, I know. We're playing tomorrow, aren't we? Next week. Hello, how are you?
Have a pick.
All right, thanks. We have the client lead for the presentation here. We have carried out
Just have a bit of quiet for a second, please. Just going to do a 500 game presentation. Where is she?
Devil. Where?
All right, here we go.
Karen, here.
Thanks, Jimmy. Tonight we do a presentation for Regio 4785 here in the club. There's 500 games active.
I know. Well, that's what she wanted back then.
203 games from 1994 to 204, which was Daisies from 205 to 207, but a number of games there. It moved to colours, both the colours from 208 to 211, so 306 games there, and reached the 300 game milestone of the colours. And then joined the Dorset in 2012, and played 2012 to 2018, where she reached 100 games tonight. So congratulations to Karen.
Where that goes?
Dirty cat. Oh, this feels so good.
Good job, Kat.
All right, speeches for the EDPL Grand Final season.
Go, Kaz.
Here's my welcome to the Grand Finals for the season 2018. Thanks to the management, staff and potters for providing this many awards. Captains, home teams responsible for lodgement, the score sheet, and the end of the match. Team, name players, legend number scores, and try by captain. Matches must cease once the winner has been decided. Keep yourself in team areas and the home area with the team at the ground. Umpires make all your rules loud and clear to ensure players are made. See acknowledgement of players on the ball. Ensure players stay in a neutral position while players are playing. In the event of a dispute, player will record requesting ensure the ball goes immediately to the requested adjudicator. Report immediately to the exec officials level once your umpire session is complete. Tonight we'll be umpiring 4 players. All players and umpires, all games will play and will follow the full federation rules. Players and umpires must abide by fine dress code, fine dress code, and attention to the rule provided. Location will play by hours per minute during the game, no urgent review. This ball is the first final warning for all games Players must have a neutral position while the playing playing area under players and umpires assisting involved in the play. The playing area must have a team scoreboard attend scores. All allows for this to be made. If a dispute and decision occurs, it must be brought to the attention of the umpire before the next shot is played. Please don't do that after the shot. The players are not happy with the umpire, they should ask them to time out, and their comments may request the umpire to do the play. The watching ball by the umpire, accepting the question by the adjudicator. Players not happy with the umpire's decision, any questions any problems are to be referred to the business table on the final field. We have 5 minutes for your home team speeches. Once both teams have been finished, match is your commence. Thank you all.
All teams now have 5 minutes for team speeches. 5 minutes for team speeches, then we'll begin. Umpires tonight have Ange Thompson to table 15, Michael Shuckman to table 16, Edward Nesnes table 17, Eddie Marchillo table 6, Bruce Wood table 5, Steve table 4. Thank you.
Just to annoy you. Just to annoy you, Terry. Just to annoy you. I won't get any like that. I'll be where I need to be.
You'll be able to retire with the money later.
I took 11 frames last week.
Come on, then, boys.
I can go off this, mate.
Come on, John Long.
Once everyone's ready to go, the finals make the best. Good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Red balls in play.
Both ways. Yeah, you reckon you're a Pete?
Yellow balls in play.
Well, good evening, everybody out there listening. Good day, Michael. How are you?
Stuart, yes, thank you. Welcome down to Potters 2018 Division 3 and Division 4 Grand Finals tonight. So, yeah, my name's Michael Hewson, joined by Stuart James, President of the EDPL. And, yeah, we've just got underway here in Division 3. On the tables on screen, and behind us, or to the side of us, Division 4 is underway. So we've got Stuart just uploading to Facebook. So if you're not watching, jump onto Facebook. Get the link from there. And yes, enjoy the quality pool tonight. So.
Come on, John Long.
Yeah. So, obviously, firstly, a big thank you to Potters for hosting, and also for Q-Ball TV, Dan Lynch for coming down. Yeah, so this is obviously on the screen's third division grand final. Cutters and Dorset, top two teams for the year. So 1 and 2 got through. As opposed to fourth division behind us here. That was first and fourth are playing in that one. So Manhattan came through from fourth, but ironically had 11 more wins than Dorset had 11 more wins than Manhattan in fourth division.
Lost the frame match.
No, Dorset are undefeated for the year in fourth division.
Might have to tighten that
The
gap
Dorset
a little
Devils.
bit next year and force them up a bit, I think.
So we've got, yeah. But the first three frames are underway here, so scores are still 0-all. So we've got on table 1, Rangi's playing Mark. In table 2, we've got John Long there and Dwayne. And the Cutters vice captain on table 3, Dan Vandermeer, playing Adam.
It's a shame we actually haven't got a camera on Huey here because he's done the Bruce McAvaney.
I've got my rule books here.
He's
and
done
I've got
the
my
research. He's got all the teams written out on a bit of paper.
Tony Lockett's on table 4. Yeah. 1,360 goals, by the way. Yeah. And
imagine what he would have kicked if they had a roof.
and they had chopping the arms back then. Yeah. So all three frames still work to be done, I think. So table one, the closest one here, we've got, yeah, probably yellows are a slight favourite, but he may be looking to double this red back inside there and create some confusion. No, he's not. He's trying to go.
He's looking to go in off.
Gone in off, unfortunately. Unlucky there from Rangi. So.
Must apologise to all those out there looking for the 4th Division Final 2. We've got a few big heads in the way of the camera, so we can't actually.
Yeah. No, look, it's.
That's. Yeah, we don't need to. Jeez, that was an ugly view, wasn't it? So we'll concentrate on 3rd Division for a while until the crowd clears a bit, and then hopefully get the end of the 4th
We'll definitely
Division.
keep you updated with the scores as they come through. So,
It's 0-0 at the moment over there.
yeah, we'll hear a roar when there's a score, or it's Reds in play, one or the other. So it looks like Rangi is going. Sorry, Mark.
Should go out here really on yellows.
No, he's drawn that one. No. So Rangi's back to the table now with one on Reds. You should have put me on mute. Anyway, yeah, so well, Mark's back at the table now. So we're just focused on table one at the moment. Scrappy doing a splendid job umpiring there on middle table. Bounced out perfectly. So it looks like first blood at the Dorset. Brave call.
I never count your chickens before they hatch, Huey.
No, I'll back him here, Mark. He's been playing well all year.
That's a good out.
And Dorset are on the board. Could be a handy lead. And jump on there. Thank you, Ange. So no. So now we have Sammy Actor for the Cutters. Playing Ken Stewart. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ken Stewart, obviously 8-ball EDPL legendary. That's Dwayne. Yeah, Ken's actually the EDPL games record holder for winter. So, I think this is game number 1,143 tonight.
1,143.
Yeah, 11:43 tonight. So that's a lot of Tuesday nights of pool. So
They won't be doing that these days with the 21-week seasons.
no,
I think when they started,
Not
they
as easily.
had 42-week seasons or something
So,
ridiculous like that.
very nice break there from Sam. And as you may have heard, ball spotted. But yes. Looks on table 3 there. Adams down on the black. Adams draw that to the Reds, so gives Ken. Vic.
I'm sure I've seen him. Yeah, no, he must be playing 4th Division maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, table 3 down's got a chance.
Red balls in play.
Any good?
That's
So Dan's got that red. He's back. Maybe just enough. Oh, it's just here. Could be just right down here.
Good down, old fella.
looks like it'll be a tapping behind the black.
He's
It's a
got-
beautiful shot.
Got it in
Great
there.
shot, Daniel.
Snuck it inside there on table 3 there. Nice coverage of the black. So leaves Adam with a obviously shot to well, looks like from where those are the reds lights, it's obviously having a cracky, have a dip. Just it.
Go, Johnny Long.
He's bounced it out, but oh wow, leaves an opportunity. All right, so
Hardy, Yanni.
young Kenny, who recently had his 80th birthday. Kenny,
Jeez.
80th, so
Good. Good.
Doesn't look a day over 79,
no,
really.
and he's gone straight in the middle pocket, straight in off. So he hasn't used his 2 there. But look, with time, he'll. I'm sure Kenny will learn the game in time. He'll pick it up.
And he'll pick it up well.
He's got potential.
Go, Dan.
So,
Dan's brother's behind us, very hard for him.
that's the valuable support. Nice hit. Dan has
Oh,
missed that red in the middle.
No, he's on the middle
Dan's
here.
missed it.
On the middle. On the middle. Cut in the middle.
Maybe a double.
Probably double it.
Yeah, Dan's missed that, so he'll give chance to Dorset to go 2-0 up here.
Hey, well done.
I don't think he's on it now. Just left himself a bit off.
Adams rolled that in, so Dorset now 2-0 up. Good start. And there's Kenny back to the table.
He'll probably a sneaker here now, and Kenny just tap in the back rail.
Yeah, well, when you've got that many balls on the table, probably the right call.
Crafty.
Yeah. Years of experience there. Years.
Title is granted.
So I think down on table 3, got the Dorset captain to the table, I think it is, Colin Pascoe. And Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Right, Kenny's got the 2. Let's see if he can take better use of this 2. All right, so John's foul for the cutters on table 2 there. So it gives Dwayne 2 shots on yellows on the middle table, or the second one from the screen.
Or second up from the furthest table for those looking
Yeah,
the other direction.
or the 4th last from the top. That's a fair effort from Kenny. He hasn't gone in there.
He's got 2, so he's positioned
Yeah,
it
second
nicely.
visit. So his first shot, yeah, it's left that yellow a little bit of no man's land down the bottom. So now it needs to work off the other yellow. And Nice position on that. Years of experience there. So Dwayne's got to be shot in the middle table here. He's got it in.
Kenny.
Now, bigger shot.
His problem's always going to be that ball on the bottom rail.
Yeah,
Well, the
he'll look at, I think,
friendly,
just laying this red up and almost going for the snooker / promoting this red. I don't think Kenny will attack. Yep. So now his red's in play. So Dwayne in the middle table there, he's got. He may try and hold this wide on the bottom rail. Stripped out.
It looks tough from there, but live that's actually not a hard cut. There's a fair bit of room between that ball and the push. Should be able to cut that in pretty easily.
Yeah.
In fact, it's pretty deceptive. It's about 3/4 of a ball there.
Yep. Kenny's played for the snooker and got it.
Interesting.
I suppose with John in that middle table there, he didn't want to be bouncing too far past it. The black doesn't go past that yellow. So if he left in that section of the table, so.
Oh. He would have had to hit it at speed to cut it in, so the white would have been anyway.
That's a nice shot from Sam. Out of the snooker.
No,
So Kenny with one.
I don't think he's trying to cut that yellow. It's a good effort.
That's a
Great
nice
effort.
hit. Nice hit.
That's a top effort.
Kenny play for the snooker again, I believe.
He hasn't got it. He's left him on.
Left a bit of a line there.
Yeah, no, he's left him on. He's left him on by about half a ball, actually. Oh.
Waiting.
Good time.
Hang on. I think that's a record for up and down the table. I've never seen 6 times. I think that might have been 6. That's that's a foul in anyone's language. That's Dwayne's gone in off in the middle table, sorry. Kenny's got that one in.
Kenny's on fire. A little bit higher would have been nice.
So John Long's got 2 on the red here, and he's bounced it out.
Oh, Johnny.
Bounced it out just to be safe. Maybe. So, yeah,
He's got on to use his 3rd visit here.
table 3, got, Dorset. Right, he's played safe. He's played safe. Yeah. No, not granted. He's played safe, but he's sort of pushed that red a little bit across now, so the opportunity to bounce off this black and leave the white on this, the rail closest to us on the screen.
On the far table too there.
Yeah, Dorset captain, Colin Pascoe. It's Hong Kong. Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yeah. Runner-up, I believe, in the Laurie Sheen.
No,
is that this year or last year?
Definitely not. Laurie's maybe Lance? No, Laurie.
Not sure if it was this year or last year.
Yeah,
Might have been last year.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Played really, really well. It probably should have won the final too. I can't remember who played now. It's just escaped me.
Interesting shot. All right, we've got Sammy here with a shot on the black down the rail. Looks like Cutters might reply here with a couple of frames. No, he's jawed the black. Second visit. And we have the Cutters on the board. So Cutters on the board, 1-2. And John Long in the middle for Cutters, also the chance to level the scores early.
Well, that's what we like at EDPL executive level. Nice tight finals that last long into the night.
Yeah. Maybe tiebreaker even.
Oh, I love tiebreakers.
So he's jawed the black, John.
Oh, John.
But
I'm tipping he's in trouble.
They're the moments. Dorset are a favourite now in this frame.
Can't afford to miss those in the grand final.
Got the rest out though. He's a good rest player.
Brilliant.
No problems there. Big out. Good out. So Dorset steal. Let's go. It's a steal. Yeah, well, they both probably had chances. So that's.
There we go.
Dorset 3-1
over here.
Yeah, we'll grab an update from the other. Haley's
Just-
leadership. Is that 2-3.
Against.
Who's 2?
Manhattan's 2.
Manhattan 2. Yeah. 2-3 against Manhattan. There.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Sorry. So I'll put that in English now.
Manhattan 2
Manhattan
and Dorset
2,
3.
Dorset Devils 3
Yep.
in 4th Division. Update there, guys.
Glad we finally sorted that out.
So I'll be, yeah. No. Got some feedback there from Shalom. Now it is 3rd and 4th Division, Shalom, which is, EDPL has 5 divisions. So Premier Division, 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Got about 450 members, so this is, yeah, I suppose 3rd Division, which is our 4th level of pool. But obviously it's grand final night as well, so there's probably a few nerves settling in for some of the players.
And down in these divisions too, we've got just the 8x4 format, whereas in 1st and 2nd Division it's 10x4, and obviously Prem's combined with Dandenong districts is 6x6. So yeah, for the person that was asking teams of 8, 4 frames each. And interesting too comment there about the locals. The 3rd and 4th divisions probably the players that have played in this league for the longest, to be quite honest. You find top divisions in Premier and 1st Division tend to shop around and move around between leagues and go to different clubs and that sort of stuff. But a lot of these 3rd and 4th Division players have been playing, as we said, with Kenny Stewart for 30, 40 years.
Yeah. Oh, Kenny's 45 years, 44 years. I think first year of the league, he's 34, I'm pretty sure.
Melbourne still hadn't won a frag when he was born.
No. Well, they have.
Well, we've brought up the topic now, and it's talking about football for
While he's playing pool, they haven't won.
How about those Mighty D's? Going all right?
Yeah, they're going all right, yeah. No, they're in it. So you've got to be in it to win it. And there's 14 teams that would prefer to be there. So Collins on the far table there. I think he's snookered on... No, he's not snookered. The red... Yes, thanks, Olcus. You're right, Potter's, fantastic tables again. So.
30 seconds.
And of course, tonight is the night, of course, Huey, as you would know, the night that we release the winners of the best player for each division.
Yeah.
We do the trophies.
Yep.
So I'm just
much anticipation.
Just going to do a bit of a sneak peek here. Won't give anything away online, but I'm tipping that we've got a few of the winners that are playing tonight.
Well, normally the best top 2 teams of the year do bring out the good players. So we've got the Cutters captain on the table closest, just by the way, Con. Anastasia artist. He's playing Mick Torthrop. So.
Second visit.
Yeah, so just confirming in 3rd Division, the top 2 or 2 of the top 3 are playing in the grand final tonight. And in 4th Division, the top 3 are all playing tonight as well. So, yeah.
Didn't win it. No way. Yeah, middle table, we've got Dan Young there. Dan Young at the table, he's playing Warren Witten. Again, two of the more experienced players.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, so the table closest, it's Con. Cutter's captain, he's unfortunately snooked himself.
It's a good shot.
On that last red, yeah. Far tables, we've got Colin there on reds. In off
Colin.
the reds.
That could just about be game for Colin
That's
there.
all that'll Hong Kong, who's had a great year. Hong Kong will be a chance here. Looks like a foul snooker, will be granted.
Well, it's definitely a foul snooker.
Yeah, assuming you may not need to ask for it. You may.
He hasn't asked for it, which is just bizarre.
You still would probably get in the habit of asking for it just in case you don't get red on the way
that
through.
That is 100% a foul snooker.
But no problems there. Confident as to go. Cutters on the board again. So Cutters cut the lead. Cut the lead back to 1. So 2-3 or 3-2 if you're Dorset, or 2-3 if you're Cutters. So,
or 32 if you will Hoskin-Elliott. Can we do some numerology here?
Des Ryan.
Do some numerology?
Yeah. What is Division 3? So this will be last match on that far table. Looks like Annie Rose is playing Justin Bullock.
Oh, there it is. So it's Cutters 2, Dorset 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5, which is the last digit of the Potter's phone number. How do you like that?
That's very good. Thank you, Cameron Mooney.
Well, I was going to say, I think Mooney would be pretty happy with that. Let's take a photo and tweet it.
No. All good. So Annie Rose, we've got...
So you're going on Friday night?
And Cutters... Well, I'll find out tomorrow morning. I'm an AFL member, so we go and start at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Aren't you a club member as well?
Yeah.
You didn't get tickets for the club?
Yeah, I can, but then
Too late now.
I'm a Melbourne supporter, so I go and we go together. So we go the three together. So
shit, so now you can miss out.
Well, we'll wait.
It's a good risk to take.
If not corporate,
should have just bought the ticket for the club today, and then bought another one tomorrow. You could have just auctioned it off on eBay. They're selling for about $3,500.
Only access to one.
4,800.
Yeah.
In fact, I was listening to SEN today, and they had a family pass for 2 kids, 2 children, $48,000 on eBay. I don't think it's sold.
I thought that was all illegal these days, selling them by face value.
It's a joke. It really is a joke.
Yeah. So anyway, so we got Nick Northrop here. He's Annie Rose on the far table there.
A good friend of Rob Alexander's, Annie.
Ooh, there. It's the second visit. So if he's feeling confident, he can run this yard down the bottom, and he's on the yellow in the middle. But if he misses, he's obviously leaving the red. So. Ironically, though,
I just realised that if you get Cutters 2 plus Dorset 3 plus 3 for the division, that equals 8, which is the fifth number.
Playing April.
It's pretty amazing stuff. Oh, cut.
Yeah, but no, I don't.
But not much on an extra.
I think that, yeah. I mean, you can run away now off this yellow, I suppose, if that's what he's planning on doing. But
well, you can almost just straight double this in.
Yeah, but off the middle's not too far off, or. Look at the white out of there, because if he doesn't, then he's going to end up with the opponent straight on his red.
And it needs to be marginally left.
So I think if he try and get this white ball out of there as much as he can, as he has, and he's covered that red almost, I think.
And there's actually half a ball there.
A little bit of ball there. Whether it can be spotted.
Quite clearly that. Quite clearly, it's about 3/4 of the ball when you look at it live.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that you'll pot that. It's just getting back down for the black, really.
Yeah. All right, captain's effort required here from Tom. So takes it.
It's pretty safe. Strange shot.
Dorset.
Black ball.
Well, it's a good effort.
Offside
It is a
Jordan.
good effort.
So Mick Northrop now with a chance to pop this yellow. He's a little more angle than it looks like on screen. So a natural pot is where you've got to back your potting. Not too hard, just back your potting, roll it in. You have no position on the black. There's no position required. Just back it, roll it in, or hit it like that. So it gives Con a chance to level the scores here. We've got the close one. And here it's a bad hit. These are a little bit of angle. Not sure why that's.
30 seconds.
Nice, Dorset.
Yes, Con gets the cutters back to 3-all. So cutters back to 3-all now.
Let's go, Rungy. Hey.
So Rangi back to the table now. So that's basically the first round done with these two in action. We're back to starting second round matches now for the grand final. As we said, 4 rounds of 8. So there's 32 frames possible tonight. Just
Yeah.
Update for the 4th division for you guys at home, for all 32 viewers. Dorset Devils are 6, Manhattan 2.
Oh, growing some legs
So
on the pole there. So
Dorset, yeah,
we've
look,
avoided those
they're
ugly
20
nuts from behind.
He's done well, Dan. So Dorset, yeah, have had a powerful year in that division. Top goal players in the league and undefeated.
Top 12 players.
Yeah. So
It's only the top 11 because they got Marty Hawkins, so he'd be down the list.
So,
I didn't say anything.
so as I said, table 1 we're starting round 2 matches now. Dan on the middle, it's got a yellow here. He's played that to get it down inside, I assume.
So just before tonight's game was kicked off, we had a 500 jacket presentation to Karen McLean. Joins the illustrious club. 500 games in winter, which is about 30 years these days.
Yeah.
25.
That's a great effort. Certainly commitment to the game, and we're lucky enough to have 6 guys over 1,000 games in the league. So there'll be a number of people who have played 1,000 games in different varying leagues and stuff over the years, but to be committed to the league for that long, it's a great effort.
Well, someone made the comment before that when we were talking about it, I said, oh gosh, they need to get a life playing pool that long, but I disagree. I think it's fantastic to have that sort of commitment to the league year in, year out. We're talking about Kenny Stewart, 1,100 games.
Yeah, some 44 odd years. And
I can't even do the maths for that. That's huge.
It's a big effort.
And that's not only 44 years playing, but every single night without missing a frame, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, that is just absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
Obviously, he schedules in his family holidays around pool. And
the exciting thing, he's still got room for improvement.
no, absolutely.
As they say. So.
Just on the left there, at the bottom of table 2, we've got Warwick Whitten.
Yeah, Warren, yeah. Big Warren.
So, well-known player in the Cutters pool scene.
Nice red ball.
Well, yeah, sort of.
Probably might have to play this red at the bottom now. Might play that red.
I'd play up the top.
So Dan can double his yellow back. And put it inside. Try to cause a bit of confusion there.
And here is Warwick. He's in a bit of trouble here, Warwick.
Still got Justin and Annie battling over there on table 3.
Well, Warwick's in an awkward position here on the second table.
Jaws the red out.
Yellow ball's in play.
Cutters.
Shot, Annie.
So I think Warren's fouled there. That's going to. You'd think with 2 on the yellow here that Dorset will get the lead back.
It was a strange shot.
Well, he's tried to rattle him. He's tried to rattle him.
But he wasn't going to do that. He was never going to go in.
But there was limited options in his defence.
Right.
And I think his other shot was to probably roll the red onto the yellow.
Well, it was the only shot.
And
That
leave
was his only shot.
covered and get him to play it out. But nice little yellow from Rangi in the first table here.
That white's actually right up against that yellow. It's really deceiving on this camera angle.
Yeah, but he's just got to drop this in. He's got 2 on the black, so and played that very, very nicely. So.
Tell you what, this venue is just about as bad as a smoking room at Singapore Airport at the moment. It's just bloody session compression in here.
That's a nice play. So Dan Young puts Dorset back in front. That all important seventh frame.
Very passionate
That's a
player,
very
Daniel Young. Very, very passionate. In fact, it's quite interesting to listen to him give the team speech at the start of the night. It gets pretty pumped up, and even the speech afterwards.
Yeah.
When they lose, they have a commiseration speech for their own team, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Not many clubs do that. I'd be out the front door and go halfway down the road.
Yeah. All right, so. Right, so I think Annie's got 2 shots on the reds down there. These do become the important frames when you're 4-3 up, and it can either be 5-3 or 4-all. It's a big difference. So Annie has spotted that. So we've got Mark and John on the middle table there about to do battle. And he's potted that, so got a long...
Go Cutters.
And he has rolled that black in very nicely. So Dorset get the all-important break at the first quarter, 5-3 Dorset. Dorset, yep. So Dorset 5-3 after the first quarter. The Cutters have a chance to get one back here. Ranging on the closest to us, and he's part of that. Cutters, rip one back straight away. All good teams get the quick answer. So, the quick answer. So, I've got Mark at the table there in the middle. Dorset, having a standing year. Standing. So
Against John Long, I believe.
That's the one, yes. Very good. I think he's made top 2 or 4 of a Laurie Sheen as well.
Yeah, crafty player. Because you've got quite a few crafty players. Well, obviously that's why they made the grand final.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't make grand finals without craftiness. So, it's very important. I don't know, Dan, is there going to be a live stream of the Sale Cup? The Sale Cup is in the horse races. But the greyhounds or the thoroughbreds. So, looks like Mark might even be out in the middle table here. Mark's big chance here. If he holds that, no, he's probably gone back a little bit further than he wanted to.
But even still, he's got a frozen black ball.
But he wanted to have that probably in the middle and then roll the black down.
It's actually right here if he stuns that bottom right corner, stun back and play down the rail. Inner over's probably all right.
Yeah, but he's playing confidently.
Like
playing
that.
very confidently.
Exactly like that.
That's why,
Now, even though I was sitting in an over, he probably wants to spot this because it'll get caught up for a while.
Well, it's the old inner over sort of shot, and he'll take that. Or he'll prefer it in, but he'll have to take it.
Well, he doesn't have to take it, but he probably will.
Yeah. We've got Sammy Akhtar on table 1 here. Maybe his fastest show up too. So.
John Long's got a bit of work to do on the second table.
Dan Vandermeer is back to the table too on table 3. He'll be playing. No, he's playing young Kenny Short.
Just chalking up another game, Kenny.
He loves it. Yes, I wonder if there's no talk of retirement with Kenny. Oh, it is the pool, yeah. It is Sale Cup is in pool, yeah. Thanks, Jericho. Yeah, no, I don't think so, no.
Sale Cup?
Yeah.
Is that the Country Cup? The Country Cup down in Sale?
Dan.
The Gippy Cup? Oh, huge.
Big,
massive.
Big out.
Massive.
No, he's the shot before one in the frame, so important win for the Dorset.
Who is this man?
Nice play, Mark. Nice to the frame. So, big one for the Dorset there. Against one of the more craftier players. So, no, I don't think there'll be any Sale Cup coverage this year. Dan's got a 3-year suspension from that cup. So, been banned for 3 years. Can't say too much, but... So that's, yeah, so Dorset get a little buffer, a little two-frame buffer. Oh, he's going to open them? No, good effort to open up those 2 yellows, but by Sam.
Oh, controversy. A big controversy here.
Yeah, there was some questioning over some umpiring decision. Umpiring.
Well, no, I think they were a bit angry that they were high-fiving before they'd left the arena.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, they're supposed to be out of the playing area, Brett.
Well,
They're very nice shots, Sam.
I've always been one of those people that says the major reason we're here is to have fun and play pool.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's rules and regulations, but sometimes, the spirit of the game has to come first. Grand final, someone gets excited, gives you a high five, that's no big deal. Move on.
Yeah. But some of those guys are like, they get rule sticklers.
Oh, it's, I'll tell you, as president, it's one of the most frustrating things to deal with. Technicalities. It just, sometimes people lose sight of the fact that we're here to have fun and play pool.
Yeah.
We're getting a score check over in 4th division at the moment, just to find out what's going on. And just run off to do a check for us. Coming back now, everyone's anticipating. No one can.
Ange's got an update.
It's 8-3 at the moment.
8-3
over there.
Dorset.
Thank you, Ange.
So the Devils are
on their merry way,
pulling away 8-3 in 4th division. So you would think that.
Dot's just trying to give you a piece of chalk there, Hugh.
When are they bringing on the super sub is the question. Yes. Dot Healing.
Strange selection, I must say. Strange selection.
Well, they're leading at the moment, so. But, yeah.
So this is interesting, this one here. So he's on yellows.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's on red.
No. No, he's intentional foul there. Sammy's on yellows. Sam's on yellows. And Mick's on red, so...
Yeah, so that's right. So
yeah.
That's a strange shot.
Well, he's
just laid up against it.
Yeah. He was getting the white safe.
And this is one of the most common problems. If you're going to give away 2, make them waste their first one. Roll it up against that ball.
Yeah, and it has, though. Left him a 4-foot shot.
Not really. He's missed the shot, but first shot has been rolled up right against it and made him waste it.
Yeah.
You're going to give 2 away.
Oh, yeah, but there's...
See, here again, he's sneaking on this again, I believe. He's been just tapping that.
He's got the total, would be a great result. He's going underneath.
No, he could get out of that one. Okay.
Shot.
Oh, we don't believe in gambling here at the EDPL, so we're not putting any money on anyone. But we'll ask Dan. Dan's a betting man.
Yeah. Yeah, no. For those of you who are concerned for Dan, it was half a joke. She's denied everything, so he's clear.
Dan has declined to place a bet, but he said that he'll... Dan's not taking a bet, but he'll lay anything.
There's no video footage, so no, not guilty.
So we've got 40 people online at the moment, but we've only got 1 joining in the comments. So if you are at home watching, feel free to jump on your keyboard and type away and have a bit of an interactive session.
Got Mick Northrop in the middle table there. Look, see? Nice play. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect, I think. Absolutely perfect. Oh, hang on.
Well, that was an amazing shot in the black. I think if he'd had a couple of more steps run up, could have got launched it a lot further.
Yeah, Yeah, so for those of you following at home, yeah, Dorset Devils are 8-3 in 4th Division, and Trent Reinheimer's got 2 of those 3 for the Manhattan.
And we've just lost a viewer.
Yep.
Down to 39.
Tuning in to watch the snooker, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, good point, Dan.
So,
Yes.
so Trent Reinheimer's gone to trophy hunt in 4th Division and hasn't taken out a trophy.
Well, he'd be one of the...
Has not even finished top 3 in Division 4, Trent Reinheimer.
It'd be a good trivia question as to how many state players have played 4th Division EDPL. Trent's played for New South Wales.
Yeah, you know, he's Trent. Yeah.
One of the very few. Fall from grace. No, but
Not many
obviously he had the hand injury and...
Not many Victorians have played for the New South Wales state team.
Well,
only those that have travelled there.
He's had the hand injury. He's been forced to come back via the VFL. I've lost my commentary teammate. She's been called for an umpire. Second last. Who's first? Oh. Commentary and umpire expert.
Oh. While they were calling for the head adjudicator, and I'm sitting there, where's the head? Hang on a minute, that's me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's Bert?
Oh, Bert's... Well,
sorry, I'm on here.
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. So, Bert was... Bert works at Budget, and he was putting garbage in Dumpmaster and decided that he was going to get into Dumpmaster and jump on the rubbish to squeeze it down.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, no, so he's done that.
Standard.
Jumped out, but the brakes weren't on the Dumpmaster.
Oh. And the bin's gone sideways and he's gone sideways, is it?
Well, I don't know if the bin went sideways. It's a pretty big bin. But he did manage to get out of the bin. And then...
Is he okay?
Well, no, because then he jumped back in to do some more jumping on it. But he still hadn't put the brake on. So the bin moved again. So he's actually... But then what happened is he decided that he was fine and kept working, and then drove himself to hospital after work. And apparently the leg's been infected. It's got infected.
Oh, he's cut his leg open.
I don't know what he's done, but I know a little bit. So he's been in hospital for a week or so.
Watching at home, Bert. We hope all goes well. And we're watching in the hospital.
No, I think he's home from hospital now, but his leg's not in a good way.
Okay.
Not in a good way at all.
Oh. In 4th Division, Manhattan to pull one back. So they're now Dorset lead 4-8. So Dan Vandermeer has got one back for the Cutters there.
So we've got Stephen on the chat there, wants to watch a bit of 4th Division for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Top hit. Unlucky. Yeah, so he's been queuing well for most of the frame. He's one to finish off with now. Bang.
I'll have a diff.
That's confident fighting.
He loves it.
The standard just went up a notch. Yes. Yeah, let's have a look at 4th Division. Haley's playing there, Haley Cameron. If we go back to that fourth division from one moment, sorry. We can. Yeah, Manhattan just won that one on the left-hand side. Yeah, so Manhattan back to 5-8 now. So Michael Keith's keeping the scoreboard up to date there. So 5-8. We're in third division. We've got the close one, 6-all. 6 each of 2. So. We're just waiting for a change. No, waiting for players. Nice shot. So Dorset a chance to finish off here in the middle table. Up and down, it's a very nice shot, Vic. So yes, middle table, Dorset are a chance to get their nose back in front. And has jawed it. So yes, Jericho, Mark Robertson does play EDPL, has played EDPL for a number of years. Jake's from Ballarat, so I think he may have played some games EDPL, but not too much. Obviously, but Mark obviously plays top division. This is our, obviously as we said before, that this is premiers. We've got premiers, sorry. First, second, and this is third and fourth division. So. And the guy, well, there's 7-foot tables, 7 by 3.5, so standard pub size. So I think on some of those Supreme tables, the pocket's a little bit bigger cut.
Tables a foot bigger.
They're playing 8-foot tables over there. 6 foot. Yeah. There you go, Dan Lynch in the know, the guy. Yeah, they're playing 6 foot. 6 footers. Not looking after your commentary teammates there? What? Southern? Based on that roar, we've had a winner there. The Cutters. That is it's one of those frames where Dorset is shot on the black, and obviously Cutters come back and put the last 3. So it's the old 2-frame swing around we used to call that in good old days.
So what's the score on the other match over there? 8-2 was it?
8-5 now.
8-5.
Manhattan have pulled a couple back.
13. So yeah, well, 13 frames each. That's it.
Yep. Dorset vice captain to the middle table now, Dan Young.
So a couple of questions to catch up on here. Just Jake McCartney and Mark Robinson. Oh, you answered that?
Thank you. Yeah. While you were busy getting yourself a drink and not your teammates. We've answered that one.
Yeah, all right. So where are we up to then?
No, I haven't played the UK tables. Dan, have you played
the size
UK
of these tables is 7 by 3.5 anyway.
Yep. No, we're up to date.
Oh, you're up to date? Oh, well, fill me in, mate.
No, thank you.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew Miles. Appreciate the feedback and support.
I'm surprised Andy Miles is sober enough to be able to get the letters together.
Oh, look, Andy.
So 3 guy, what size are the tables that you play on at the UK over there? Other than
6
full
foot.
size, obviously?
Yeah, 6 footers over
Oh,
there.
6 by 3.
Yeah.
Well, they're small. Jesus.
Yeah.
You'd have to be small in those pubs.
Yeah.
But the good thing about here is we've got real beer over this side of the world. Not like that shit you drink over there.
Right. That's. No, we each
I
their
actually
own,
like the
each their own.
Cronenberg 16 to 64. Is it 16 to 64? Whatever it is. That's not a bad drop. It still could be chilled.
Auto correct, buddy.
Oh, Rusty Wheeler.
Yeah, you're right there, guy. I think Rusty's played on both, but
He still lives in Australia.
I think he's busy tonight. I don't think he's watching this one. He's got work function on or something.
So we're dropping viewers everywhere. Gone from 40 to 39 to
we tend to
35.
find with a lot of this stuff, they'll watch the replays later on.
Well, really, most people aren't a fan of beer. The only reason people are fans of beer is because they go through uni and can't afford anything else. And that's sort of where they stay.
Yeah. Nah, stick to the spirits.
Yeah, I'm
a
big fan of the spirits, but you don't get much change out of $200 and $300 when you go and drinking spirits.
No,
At least beer, you can come over $100.
Looks like something happening in 4th Division there, was it? Yeah, so we're obviously coming towards the middle part of the grand final for 2018. Yeah, for those of you following 4th Division, upcoming updates, Dorset have just won those 2 there. So Dorset Devils are 10 to Manhattan 5. So got that little 5-frame buffer now. But in grand finals, anything happens. Anything can happen.
No,
Teams get on rolls, and you don't make grand finals by mistake normally. So you obviously can.
Well, you do. Manhattan make it every year by mistake.
And yeah, so they're obviously capable. But as we said at the start of the broadcast, they did finish a staggering 11 wins less than the top team. So
you're talking about 4th Division?
Yeah,
20 nip, 20 zip.
20 wins and 1 draw.
Oh, draw.
Manhattan were 9 wins and 5 draws. So they got 5 draws, but it was 9 wins versus 20.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell everyone about this. So Daniel Andrews put up a post about a month ago. So Daniel Andrews put up a post about a month ago for everyone to name the tunnel boring machines that they're going to build Melbourne Metro with.
Yeah.
Right? And they had to be a prominent females. And these are the most common responses. There's Sharon. Sharon from the comedy company. Yeah. Muriel from Muriel's wedding.
Yeah.
Jamie from
Chris Lee from Summer High Tide. Yep.
Dorothy the dinosaur from the Wiggles. Skippy the kangaroo. No, Skippy the kangaroo. And Bory McBoreface. So they're the most common suggestions that have come through for the tunnel boring machine. So I did see that. I thought that's bloody hilarious. No, I don't do politics.
No, it's all right. No, you're not?
No.
Yes, we updated the viewers there, 10-5 to Dorset Devils in 4th Division. So and a reminder, obviously, a race to 17 as it says there. So
yeah, just as it says on the screen.
Yeah, just a reminder, but sometimes they might have.
And Super Subs lost her cube.
Oh, I can't sub. Oh, she's being subbed in? No. Warren playing Crafty.
Crafty playing Crafty.
Dorset's So the Dorset captain on the far table, Colin Pascoe, who's
How long has he been at Dorset now? I thought he was at Manhattan for many years.
he was a favourite son at Manhattan for a while,
Favourite son?
and committee wise, and yeah, much loved by a lot of members. But seek greener pastures.
At the Dorset.
Yeah.
So when he moved there,
Well,
you know, it's
2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So, well, in part of that Manhattan restructure when Rob took over. But anyway, Colin's out here. The rolls is red in the middle, and got the red and the black down the bottom there. So, yep. So a chance here for Dorset to draw level again, back level.
We've had a massive upsurge in viewers in the last few minutes, up to 43 now.
Yep, welcome, new viewers. Welcome to the telecast.
They've probably
Hello, fans.
They've probably
Thank you, fans.
Probably
Thank you,
finished
viewers.
their dinner, watched the Melbourne Hawthorn replay, and then sat down to watch a bit of pool after that.
Probably watched.
I've watched it about 6 times.
They might have watched the highlights. 3 minutes of that. The 3 possessions. Colin rolls that black in. So Dorset get back to 7-all in 3rd division. So Dorset back to 7-all. So thank you, head adjudicator.
Pleasure. Pleasure's all yours. Thank you, sir. I didn't have to jump in a dump master either. Oh, oops, I forgot to mute.
So we've got you playing now. You playing now. Not a bad result there. Well, we covered the black though, but given any 2 on the reds. I think she'll put one first, unless you can get this off the yellow in the middle.
Yeah.
But that's... No, missed that. But second prize. Red over the bottom.
Well,
But
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I'll take one shot.
Oh, I thought you had 2.
I thought Warren, you know,
Well, obviously not.
Warren going for coverage there. So at the far table, we'll start 3rd round again. Back to Rangi. So again, a couple of important frames on the closest 2 tables with that half-time either lead or draw. I'm sure they'll be, both teams will be wanting to win both to get a 9-7 lead at half-time. Or if they get one more, it'll be a draw.
It's big this time of the round because you get of those 3 tables. If you pick up 2 or maybe even 3 of them, it really just breaks the back of your opposition this time of the game. Pretty critical time to start the 3rd.
You can get on momentum, yeah. As Max Gorm will say, it's finals are about the toughest mind.
Of course, you can be 16-12 up and still lose from there.
Oh, Dan's jawed that
Dan.
red, but not
No
sure
good.
that
No good.
black.
No, he's up.
Don't that black pass? The black doesn't pass.
No, it doesn't go past the red, the black.
So he's going to have to try and hold it for the double. It's a little
It's a
cut
tough-
of yellow, nothing too
It's a
challenging.
tough cut. Tough cut. But if he gets the cut, he's gone because it's going to be
But
out the other
obviously
end.
it's where he can hold his white for.
We can't hold it. Not on that cut.
He wants to be he wants to be lining up about there somewhere.
It's a lot tougher cut than it looks on the television too. It's a bit further away than it looks. So he's going to come. He'll come up the table past the black. He's got no choice.
Okay, so he's doing the
What's the only way he could stay
right
down
at door. They're rolling pretty well tonight, the tables.
Well, triple's on. Yeah, it's on. He's looking at it.
You top level players.
The triple is on there.
And he has fouled there. And
Wait
he's
for
been
it.
2 shots from the irons, so it's going to be so cut as a favourite here. Warren with a big chance. Okay, game. Just wants to sit nicely off this one.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh,
I was.
And
he's actually probably his best shot here is to play that yellow just into the draw and bring the white over behind the black. Can roll over.
he's got 2 remaining.
Oh, he's got 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching the second game.
Great one. Come on.
So Warren, he should. He can cut this in.
In that case, just roll it down,
Big
wouldn't
cut.
you? No, just roll it down.
That's a big cut.
Not cut it, just roll it down.
Just don't draw snooker. Don't draw snooker. No.
Hello, perfect.
Come on, boss.
Gives himself a little bit of angle. He's got to get in and out though now. Oh, Dan.
That's all right, he's got a shot at it. It's unusual not to see Mountain View featuring in grand finals. You Mountain View have played most of the grand finals the last couple of years.
Who else, right?
Mountain View?
Yeah. Yeah, been a strong
Although
club.
it is good not to turn up and see orange all over the place.
So Warren's gone in off that black. So 2 to Annie. So
It's like Hawthorn.
Dorset.
Could you think of worse colours for a football team? It just makes you think of your
Grey and
child's
orange.
body, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And it flashes all around the ground. You're just like, oh my God. A 12-5 over there, although it sounds like someone just won a frame.
What's one? What is it? Thank you.
Someone just won another frame.
So Dorset edging closer there, 12-5. I'm sure they'll be counting down to 5 to go. Nice shot from Annie there.
So Andy Rose, Rob's good friend, probably about to pot out here.
All right, so big win there for the Dorset. Gave Manhattan a chance, Cutters a chance, but
Bang, bang.
Dorset get it back into the division. So they get the lead back.
And here comes Dan
Down
Young
to
on the
the
black,
table.
on the black in the middle. So this is what I was saying before, a couple of frames to get up to 9-7 here. A big shot in the middle, big shot. He's gone a triple.
Quadruple?
Quadruple?
No, he's just playing it safe.
Very clever. Good thinking by Dan there.
Oh, where's this sit? That's a big chance for Dan there, middle pocket.
Just a
Big
change
chance.
of adjudicator on the front table here, which is disappointing because Chantel's a good adjudicator. So a bit of a timeout while we go and find another one and have a bit of an announcement. Gives us time to have a look at Dan Young's black shot here. Second one he's had. Oh, it's the who's who. Simon O'Neill's next up. Oh, he loves it. He's on fire.
Dorset, get that 2-frame lead back.
Bit of a mellow celebration from Dan Young there. There's some, so we're just going to have a look at 4th Division now because there's been a few requests for it over the last couple of comments that we've had.
So that's 13 in there, is it? Is that 13.5, is it? 13.5 to Dorset, so they're within 4 frames all of a sudden. Yep.
So what we'll probably do, it's getting close over there. I think 13.5 at the moment. So once I get them down to the last couple of frames, I might just switch over to 4th Division just to see the end of that and see them wrap up and then come back to 3rd Division here. So yeah, if you're tuning in to watch the 3rd Division,
We might try and get a bit of the 4th Division on screen.
got to do some fancy editing here.
Dan Lynch, the guru, is going to see what he can do.
Oh,
2 for 1 here.
structural.
And no extra subscription fees, just standard fees maybe. All right, yeah. Anyway, at the top there's 3 tables of 4th Division. So he's really watching this table. You may there you go, a little bit. Took us to the balls on that table.
Look what you've done now, Doc. You've broken it.
Right. Dot Healy is at the table now, subbed in.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
That's our. Dot Healy's on the table close to us, subbed in.
Yeah, so once it gets closer, we'll switch those around and have 4th Division on the big screen. But,
so big Matty Dean's there on the left-hand table at the top there, the 4th Division. He's captain of their summer premiership team, Dorset Devils.
29 Langston will be happy to see that 4th Division is up there for some viewing.
Yeah. I like so Andy Miles.
Oh,
Andy.
I'm surprised Andy can see.
Was up for learning from the best. All the Andy Miles is always someone who's prepared to watch better players than himself and learn.
Well, that's not hard. That's not hard for Andy.
So we've got looks like Manhattan are in a chance on that left table. If he drops that, no, he doesn't drop that. He's at Matt back to the table.
There's too many games to pull up.
Yep, on table 23 you can see.
Oh, Andy.
Well,
Andy's loving it.
Dorset are a big chance on the right table as we just look at the 4th Division for a couple of frames here. Up the top right hand of your screen. Dorset, no, he's stored that red, yellow. Now,
John Long,
Yeah.
yellow here at the front table,
Yeah.
playing against super sub Dot Healy.
Yeah, Dot went in off there, unfortunately.
Oh, hello.
John's returned the favour. So Dot gets a chance to show her skills off.
That's the legendary Simon O'Neill there, former
Yeah.
Matthew Flinders player,
Yeah.
and
Of course.
also played for your old side, I believe, in Seppel.
Dorset are actually 13 now.
Was an old Caulfield Cabaret member.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prior to the recruitment
Yep.
of Super Huey.
It was good
He
fun.
was dumped for a better player.
Good fun. Good fun league in the Seppel.
And then I believe he played with Turek Toss for a little bit in Seppel as well. So he's been around the traps a bit, Simon.
Oh, he's good like that.
Good bloke. Got me a corporate ticket to a footy game once. Had to go and pick it up in the middle of Cranbourne. Can't remember what game it was. It might have been Melbourne Collingwood.
Must have been keen. Alrighty, so. Oh, well, Dot's got 2 shots here. She's a chance to take control back at the table. There's left a bit of a door there.
Of course, Dot is our latest inductee into the EDPL Life membership.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of work to help the league out.
2017 inductees, correct?
Didn't have any last year. Was she 2017? I thought she was 2016. 2016 we had no inductees.
Yeah.
I should know that stuff.
So Dot, she's going to back herself here, try and get coverage. Try and get coverage. But dropped it in. Oh, the big skipper. Cutters get one back.
Actually, we inducted
From the
Kev Lawson to that.
Big vice captain.
So it was 2015 we had no inductees.
The vice captain Dan Vandermeer gets one back. Bring it back to 9-8 to Dorset lead. So.
Come on, Dorset.
All right, so for 4th division, 16-5 is now the lead for Dorset Devils.
16-5, is it?
So one more frame for the win. So one more for the Dorset in 4th division. 16.
16-5.
No, that it then. Okay, I reckon that will be 16-5 now. We just won't. I think 16-5 now.
So we're up to 4th division here with 16-5. Obviously, one more frame and the night's won. So we'll just switch over there for a couple of minutes.
Manhattan get the last 11 to draw.
Yeah, so we'll just watch the conclusion of the 4th division
Dorset,
here and then head back to 3rd division.
Dorset have got some big Michael Keast out there. Michael Keast. On table 6 there, as you see.
So we're going to
keep
try
you
and
updated of any results here in
that's
3rd
better.
division.
That's much better.
You're going to see one table. All right, we'll just have a look at 4th division for a moment. And as we said, they need one win, one frame for the win. Dorset, Mick Southcott at the table. Michael Keast. So Dot on the Reds here, back in the game. Shot. Yeah. So Dot a big chance here.
So analyse the game for us, Huey. Pick one.
Which one?
Pick one.
Oh,
The one on the left.
middle.
No, the left.
Mix out.
What's he got to do over here, Mickey?
Look, probably the main thing is if you can get those 7 colours in before the opposition and the black, then you're a big show. You're a big show. Dot's missed that black. Let's go second visit. Obviously, I was watching there, Dotty, sorry. Watching the 4th division a little bit more at the minute, just to see this, who'll get the premiership frame.
Well, unfortunately, Mick Southcott has failed to take your advice. He's not potted 7 balls off that break, so it's going to be a little bit harder for him now.
So Dot Healy goes bang there with a. There'll be questions of selection there, I think. Yes. So important frame for Dorset there. Dorset to 10-8 now. Very. Sean, yeah. Thank you. So Sean's at the table here on Reds, and what it ended up down to Hoodmore there in the middle table on the bottom, which is 4th division as you watch on the main screen now. 3rd division is the top right.
Well, it's a good call you make there, Andy Miles, but if you've ever commentated these divisions, it's hard to predict anything that happens.
Milesy bomber. Oh, Milesy knows what's going on. Yeah, that's right. Agreed.
Where's that comment screen gone?
Yeah, we had some commentary. We had some comments coming through. Yeah, no, that's right. Thanks for all those commenting so far, though, and we'll be right back with you. Rose breaks on the first table there in the top right, the 3rd division. Still okay? Okay. That's not good. Yeah. Yep. Yes, Sandra Miles, you may be correct there. Did the double win. And may be going for it as well. Alright, we are approaching. You might not be able to see that top table, but Dwayne's played a nice double on the black. Put it inside the yellows against Sam. Sam's got 3 yellows left, so. So Dorset, Rebecca. So Dwayne on the top table, which is just out of your view at the moment. Dwayne's in the black. Pots that against Sam. So Dorset get another one back in 3rd division. Another one stretch the lead. So Dorset now lead 11 to 8 in 3rd division. And Dorset in control of a couple of frames here. Yeah, he's plotted that nicely. He needs just one more red to open up here in the middle of the table on the 4th division.
So I've got Scrappy there. He's got no hair because he shaved it all off. So we can just see what's happening on the 3rd table now. Thanks, Scrappy.
And, Josh blocks it out there. Yeah. So Sean, he's just laid that up. Okay.
Come on, dudes, come on.
Right, yeah, this shot could decide the middle table. One shot on reds. Where this sits may decide that frame.
No, it's pretty easy to analyse Tintin's games, must be said. Shit, what do I do here? Just smash it out. Every shot.
Nice.
With a drink and a laugh in between.
Oh, Michael Keys has played that perfectly. So if Michael Keys can get back around for this black, it'll be Premiership Dorset Devils. So Michael just needs to bounce off it.
And he's on it. He's on it. It's a great shot.
I'm not sure what he's getting upset about. It's his...
Now we can see right through through Josh McLean's head. Put his
Josh. One step. So we'll watch the Premiership winning black ball from Michael Keys, 4th Division 2018. Michael Keys with the bridging as Jordits.
What a cock tease.
So Manhattan live. Could have had the... Ooh, but Sean's got a chance now. So Sean...
Seems to be a bit of a lack of excitement over there in 4th Division. There's no sort of
Well,
yelling, screaming
20
lined
wins, and this is win number 21 for the year, as far as they say. Just, yeah, hold that nicely, that's right. Big shot now, they'll probably come back a little bit more than you wanted to. Middle table there. G'day, Andrew Miles, thank you. Appreciate the feedback. Oh, he's hit a dip, and he's getting on the third time? No, no, he's still there. All right. All of a sudden, yellows might be favouring that middle table.
Well, it's still all about the right-hand table for mine.
Yeah, this is the shot. This is the shot.
He's really got to score back here.
He's got a pot it.
Well, that's
And
interesting.
He's obviously back at. I assume he's playing for the snooker here.
What?
So,
Snooker?
yeah, try and leave a line so you can't put the black straight. Will that yellow go inside that black, will it?
Come on.
It'd be easy to pot out than to play the snooker from there.
Right.
That'd have to be centimetre perfect.
Anyway, this is the shot. This could decide. This could decide the 2018 4th Division Premiership.
Oh, he's called it.
He's got the snooker. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, Huey.
They do not.
Huey.
They do not call special comments. Always on. That's
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
a little bit of a just
Straight up and down the
stick to
table.
structures.
Straight up and
I
down.
think it is. 'Cause I think that
No, up and down. Up and down. Listen, mate, you're 16-5 up. You take the glory shot. Win the flag with a glory shot. Straight up, straight up. Oh, that's a flag.
And
Dorset
they've got
Devils.
They've got
Both of them. 18-5.
Dorset Devils are your 2018 4th Division Premiers. Defeat Manhattan 18-5 is the score. I mean, 17 was obviously enough, but 18-5 you count the dead rubber. So that's a big win in the grand final. Technically, it doesn't count. So so well done to Dorset Devils. Undefeated for the year. Great year. Commiserations Manhattan. Runners up umpiring next week. In the Baldy. No. So, right, focus back to 3rd Division now. Dorset looking to go
Rob's
premiers
friend,
in both.
Annie Rose.
And it's a shot. That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. So Annie's on the black in the middle. She's just played that last shot beautifully, that last jelly. Yeah, give me a shout. Do you want a drink?
Come on.
Thanks. Dan had a big chance on the black there. So can the Cutters get one back here? Oh, he's launched into that yellow and drawed it out. Thank you.
Come on, Dorset, come on.
Come on, Dan.
So it gives Dan a chance. To really consolidate the lead. Black, full length of the table almost. Nice and smooth. Jaws down. Leaves the natural yellow to come off 2 rails and sit on that black about middle of the table. off one rail. That's obviously the Dorset in the background, 4th Division. Their season, end of season speech. A fluke there by the Cutters, so Cutters get one back. British based on the hand reaction there, he wasn't going for that shot. Could apologise, but big frame. Chance to be 14-8, now it's 13-9, so Cutters still alive. That was an Andrew Miles special. No. More semi-Borthwick like. Hey? Joined in the box by a special Hall of Famer, David Booth. Pies here. How'd they go? They win on the weekend? Yeah, they got up. Collingwood got up. Who they got this week? Playing my Tigers, Collingwood. Boothie, yes. Absolute favourites. Yes. Oh, controlling. Scores all over. So, yes. Yeah, so these next few frames now become very, very important. Well, every frame's important, but even more so now. And the finishing line's nearing. Dorset will be thinking we need 4 more. And Cutters obviously need 8. But, yeah, Dorset will be looking at the next couple here and put the pressure right back on Cutters. So yeah, we've got Kenny Stewart back at the table. Welcome back to the commentary box, Stuart Jones.
Thank you. Drink run and food run.
Yes, very good of him. So, you know, I was just saying to the viewers, all of them, next couple of frames, they're all important, but next frame, a couple, you know, if Dorset can grab a couple here and puts pressure right back on Cutters. So, but look, having said that, Cutters obviously finished top, been the best team for the season, home and away season, so need to show it now, and if they can snaffle the next couple, then puts the pressure back on Dorset. So. Sauce? No, sauce.
Michael Houston, not a big fan of salt in the chips. I don't know anyone that doesn't have salt in the chips. Unbelievable. But he's going to have the salt.
Chance to Kenny Stewart and Colin there.
So he won't have salt on his chips, but he'll have the sauce, which is full of salt. Go figure. You know what, there's nothing worse in this world than when you go to get sauce. You go to get sauce out of the fridge and someone's bought the salt reduced sauce. That is an absolute travesty. Or a salt reduced margarine.
Yeah.
Fuck, that pisses me off too.
You still on board, Andy Miles? No comments for a little while there from Andy.
Andy's right though, Dorset are the Monday night specialists and Andy Miles is the second division specialist.
He has won recent flags in there, yeah. 2017.
I heard someone call him trophy hunter last year.
No.
I don't agree with that. I think Andy's...
No, trophy hunters is when a good player goes down a division.
Oh, good point. No, you're right. Spot on. That's exactly the way I thought.
Like you playing second division. As a trophy hunter.
Come on, Dorset, come on.
Oh. Good work, Andy Miles. Yeah, we've been advising that for a while too. Reloaded this. Andy, it's good. No doubt Southern and Coke. No doubt.
No, he doesn't drink Southern Coke. He's watching his weight, Andy.
I'm watching it too.
Nice work, Cap.
Rightio, so. Salty. SVCs. Oh, Kenny Stewart, bang. This is a well constructed out from young Kenny.
Just keyboard warriors, they're everywhere.
Oh, no. No malice in Milesy. He's no arm there. So Kenny with a relatively straight yellow. Does that with ease. All the skills.
That's 44 years of experience right there.
Oh. He's got potential, this kid. He's got potential. Stick with him. So Kenny on the black in the middle. Go to the Kenny Stewart way, roll it in. Bang. Bang. Bang, bang, Kenny. And gives on to the crowd as well. He's Rookie of the Year. So, Dorset, one closer. I'm sure all their supporters at home will be saying three more. And there's 10 frames to play. They need 3 of them for the flag. Oh, nice touch. Table knowledge, they call that. Almost foul.
That looks like a threat from Andy there.
Okay. Welcome, Eddie. A threat? No, he's not threatening. Now, what he's saying is, he's not a keyboard. He'll say, he'll call us Salty Village clowns to our face. That's what he's saying. He's good like that.
He'll probably just sit in the corner and type on his phone.
No. Milesy.
Go on, Dorset!
Was that fish? Back left there's the official photographer, Gary Bradshaw. Oh.
And of course, once the finals are over, Gary will put up a couple of, a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
People can purchase, obviously.
Yep.
Action shots of people playing
Yeah.
ball, or if they want the team photo, they can get that as well. Gary does an excellent job. Or we put them up on the EDPL website, or a link will sent out by Shona, the office.
Yeah, I think you're searching for Facebook as well. Gary Bradshaw Photography.
Just make sure the kids are in bed.
Yeah, she does do a range of shots.
A good call, Simon. Could be the double Dorset victory here on all Dorset affair.
It looks like it at the moment. You're certainly their favourite. Especially with that one in.
So Colin Pascoe, no good. Cutters up to double digits. This is what I was saying before when it was... This is what I was saying before when it was about 8 all. That's a critical time where you get a couple of frames, really just go away.
Milesy. Andrew.
Oh, if they had clipped that red in the corner, it wouldn't have been a bad shot.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's got 2.
No, it's good. At least someone's Eddie Miles is busy there. Miles, got the longest surname in the EDPL, Andrew.
He's got the what?
And Milesy, got the longest surname in the EDPL.
You dickhead.
It goes for miles.
You dickhead.
It goes for miles.
You dickhead.
Rightio. So 8 frames remaining.
Wonder if you could walk 1,000 of them.
8 frames remaining. Cutter still needs 6 of those 8 to tie. But
Oh dear, that's straight in.
No, that's table knowledge. But I'm sure Cutters will be eyeing off 7 out of the 8 and just take the win. And Dorset will be looking for 3 of these final 8. And I'm sure Dorset don't want to send it into overtime.
No, that's... Yeah. Them and us both. Andy might have run out of grog by then.
No, he's still tuning in, Miles. He's a student of the game. And yeah, so Dorset 14, race to 17. That's 3 in the old scale.
Not a fan of the bread, mate.
Cut back. 3 in the old scale they need.
I'm glad it's Monday. It's only 5 days left.
Bridge from Collingwood.
Sorry?
Bridge from Collingwood.
No. It's the flight to Perth. Flight to Perth. 8:40 flight out of Melbourne. Qantas.
Friday night.
Business class.
That's Friday night flight.
Yeah. So hopefully Collingwood or Richmond have the game over by 8:30 because I'll have no idea to land. But you know, I was thinking about that. How weird is that? You cannot get coverage of the footy on a flight. I think they'd at least have ABC radio or something.
Yeah. Might be something to do with the broadcasting rights or something like that. I don't know.
Pretty ordinary.
Qantas want to charge extra to get access. And
I know, everything's free with Qantas.
I think Qantas might have to pay access to that, pay for rights.
Put an antenna on the plane.
Not interested. It's gone.
Just put an antenna up there. Big, one of those big television antennas sitting off the wing.
But they'll be saying, who follows AFL anyway? About 3 million people.
And the rest.
Oh, missed there by the Dorset.
Yeah, so a disappointing time to fly because the Storm are also playing the Cronulla Sharks that night as well. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Going to be a big night at Richmond Station. God help you getting on that bloody train.
Yeah,
Hope no one's getting a train.
I'll have to wait back.
Maybe
might drive in.
Maybe spend the week in Swan Hill and line up early for tickets.
Might drive in.
spend the night at Swan Street, camp out the front of gate 6, I think it is. AFL
Yeah,
members,
6 and
gate
7
6, 7.
AFL members.
You can camp there from Friday night.
We're good. All right, to Dorset. That's a big chance for the Cutters here now. They can John Long in the middle. The big vice captain Dan Vandermeer on table 3. Sure he'll want to stand up and bring his team back into it. Self a No.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 visits. 2 visits for the Dorset. So obviously the key here is he's got to put the 2 yellows in first visit and use 2 for the black, I think. I don't think the black goes inside that red. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that black does pass inside that red, actually.
You'd probably take the one over the pocket, play the one in the middle, try and get the ball a little bit further actually down the table or up the table, and then play a double on the black. That's actually a pretty good shot. It's worked out pretty nicely for him.
I think that black does go past that red.
With 2 shots, I'm not sure you'd do that. You just play the double over to the other pocket.
No, I think there's half a pocket there. I think with where
looks
that
pretty lodged in there.
where
That
it
red
lies.
ball. Here, looking over the top of the screen as well.
Yeah.
But he sort of wants to. He actually wants to. But to play that double on the black actually needs to be the ball to be a little bit further up the table.
Yeah. On a double though.
See, it's a bit difficult
What
now.
can go wrong here?
Well, it's a bit more difficult now because he's going to.
Because with that red on the rail, as the top of the screen as we look here.
It was made it more difficult. I reckon the white needed to be more up here and play the finer cut on it.
No,
Well, that's dangerous. That's no good. That's no good. Oh.
That looked like a bit of reverse swing there. It is fairly humid in here. For those of you in the northern states, humidity is about 98%, and that's just gone reverse swing. Or it's a bit of chicken pizza. Oh, lucky there, the Dorset. Anyway,
He's in a bit of trouble now. Reds are favourites here probably now.
No, look, I think if you can cut this and cover that pocket in or over, you can't leave a door for this red. That's the key. He's just got to get the catch on. It's not as challenging as it looks on screen, but you've got.
I reckon it's pretty hard to cover a
with
pocket
late
from
news,
here.
but you've got to make contact with the black.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice. Very good
out.
advice.
Out.
That's why you pay the big bucks.
She's got a faint.
Uh-oh. That's a very strange shot.
No.
Very strange.
No. Because I think the faint nick also meant you get it over there one, you get the white ball back up out of the area. And that was always, the black ball was always going to come this side.
It was a strange shot, really. It's almost a waste of a shot.
No, it was. Now, does that black go inside that red? You don't want to overplay this.
Well, you just cut it
You don't
right.
want to overplay it.
Well, that's bizarre.
Overplayed it.
That's strange. I thought he would have played it across. Thought he would have played that red all the way across and run the white right up the table.
I would have been bouncing off this one. Get out of there.
Well, no, but if he's going to play that ball,
Yeah.
play it along the rail and put the white down to the table, and good luck to him. But there's almost probably a gap just behind that red.
Obviously, I assume it doesn't go there because he would have, with 22 shots of the black, he would have put it inside there, so it doesn't go. but I'd be getting it in there, cause some confusion. And it's like she's going to bounce it out. Oh. Yeah, not the worst result. Got a bit of work here.
I think Andy might have passed out on his couch just quietly.
No, Miles is a good clubman. Shouldn't get home drinking and watching his club mates. He's always been good like that.
Who's he playing for this year? Moves around a bit.
He was part of the Dorset First Division team.
Oh, right, back there again.
Yeah. No, he hasn't played that many clubs.
There's Rangers last year.
Yeah, Rangers. I think he's played most of his pool at Rangers. Not many other clubs that have him.
No, I was going to say, he's been Manhattan.
Yeah, one.
Almost had a punch on with Mark Williams at the trivia night, Manhattan trivia night. Oh, yeah, almost. I was being kind.
Well, I'm sure Andy Miles can confirm how many clubs you played for.
He's played at Stanford, hasn't he?
No.
Oh, Stanford? No.
John's got some coverage there on the black. Yeah, this is always...
Calm your farm. Oh, he's even poetry. He's a poet. Andy's a poet, we didn't even know it.
Yeah, three clubs, yeah, no, as I said, yeah.
3 clubs only. Yeah, no, I played at 2.
Yeah. And that's...
Played at 1, left as
That's the other club's
final.
decision, it's not yours.
Well, I just leave and start my other club, my own club. No, I think I played Matty Flinders, and then after there I went and played EDPL for a year, and then I played Metro for a year, and then started up the village.
Yes.
Oh, John Young.
So there's 2 chances
Oh,
here for
that's a big pot.
cutters. They've got 2. Yeah, they've got to take these 2. Otherwise, Dorset will be on the black here, both of them. They are on the black for both of them. Dorset sneak these.
John's probably the key down here. Put a bit of top is back in the middle.
Yeah, he'll have a shot from most spots on this other yellow in the middle.
Yeah, you see that a little bit hard, but if you move it away, I can see what's happening.
I know there.
Just move your arm there, Johnny. Thanks.
I think he'll paint that. It's not quite straight though.
30 seconds.
This is... No, he's... Yeah, Mick.
Johnny Long. Wowee.
Although I reckon that black is slightly just past the middle, just.
Well, it looks a lot further past in real life, but that's a 9-degree cut. You can cut that. Yeah, absolutely, you can cut that.
Dorset have missed.
Oh, he's missed it though.
Yeah, it was going to be a bit tricky.
Oh,
from that
Johnny.
angle.
Oh, that's costly. Oh, that's costly.
Rightio, so Dorset.
He's dropped the cue.
Dorset are a chance from here. Dorset are a chance.
In off.
No. Dorset go to 15-10 to Dorset. Oh, beautiful shot.
That is a huge shot.
Chance for Cutters to get one back. Dan's on the black as well on the far table. I don't know. One of them. Yeah, boy! No, he's Cutters. I think he's either Zahn or
Oh, he's. We just got the.
We've got Booth.
Got Huey's Bruce McAvaney work here. Look at that. Bruce McAvaney statistics.
Here's done. Here's suntan. Maybe.
And then we flash back to Simon O'Neill.
That's better.
Some camera's just broken somewhere.
Dan's had another shot of that black on the far table and gives Dorset another shot. Stuart, just encouragement for the umpires. Yeah, Richmond are sold out. Yeah. Radio Cutters still with another chance on the far table. Yeah, I'll grab one too. Thank you.
So looks like we might be taking 10 people to the footy.
All right, got
corporate box.
Inform.
Thank you, Simon O'Neill.
Mark Goal on middle table. Dan's had another shot at that black. Not quite landing right for him. So it's yes, Milesy will pass it on to Cam.
Officially fallen beyond their 30.
Oh, no tongue. No tongue.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh. Fortunately, didn't have the camera on.
That's not my ass crack.
Don't thank me. All right. So Dorset.
Hughie's loving it. Hughie's loving it.
Dan back at the top.
Oh, here he is. The big Mickey Whitten. Oh, structural.
Future Hall of Famer.
What's he, administrator or secretary? What's he?
Future Hall of Famer.
He loves it. Give us a wave, Mickey.
Quick wet.
Not that way. Towards the camera, mate.
He's right.
Come on.
He gave, give us a wave, he did. We've got Sam Akhtar on the middle table here. Been playing well tonight, so I'm sure Cutters still think they're live here. They're still live, Cutters.
Oh, they are. Absolutely.
It's never. Do you know it's never over till it's finished?
That's Manhattan. Showed it a couple of years ago.
And you know most games is a game of two halves. Do you know most games?
I prefer 4 quarters.
Yeah. That was Matthew Richardson one day. Matthew Richardson.
I was just looking at, Facebook brings up your memories.
Yeah.
Had the memory, I think I said Freddie the other day, and I think Essendon were down by 10 points. And Richo goes, they really need a goal here. I'm thinking, no, they need 2, you dickhead. Biggest. Yes.
What about, Dan Vanderbeer, vice captain, finally gets that black. Hangs in there. So Cutters, yep. So Cutters get that. Cutters get that, and 12-5. So Cutters, yeah. Cutters back to 12-15. And they're amongst the balls here. Other side.
All right, just had to have a quick battery change there. Now, what were we saying?
Fortunately for those of you, Matthew Richardson commentary, and I'll never forget one day.
Oh,
I think it was Richmond Hawthorn, I think it was. Anyway, first quarter, Richmond played well in the first half of the quarter. Hawthorn came back, and the second quarter, Hawthorn started well in the second quarter, and Richmond came back in the second half of the second quarter. And it got to Richard half time, and Richard's gone, unbelievable game. The first half was both quarters were a game of two halves in the first half. And everyone's just going, that's correct, Matthew. Yes. We think we know what you mean.
It's the dream team lineup. Richo, Lingy, BT and Darcy. I'll tell you, they are fucking rubbish. All four of them. They are a disgrace. But it's annoying because you don't mind putting on the radio to listen at the same time. But
Yeah.
it's always out of sync just slightly.
Yeah, And you can't pause the TV.
Foxtel.
But the TV's a couple of seconds in front. You've got to pause the radio. No, the TV's a couple of seconds behind, sorry.
Yeah, you need digital radio.
Can you pause that?
I think so. Well, you can just if you're streaming it off the internet, you can.
Oh.
That's on the way, go drive it. Get out that gold card.
Touching boys.
Just for the benefit of the EDPL, does not endorse any comments that happen behind us.
Unless they're good ones. Oh, Mark's missed that one. So they can still see the finish line here, Dorset. 2 to go. And two of the last 5. Cutters obviously need 4 of the last 6 for a tie. All 5 to win. That was Neil Williams back then. Gone triple. Gone triple.
Most people have cue holders, chalk holders. Not Annie.
Yes, Stu. What are you saying, Stuart? That's not Michael. And the club lock, and
Well, honey, we've got to wait till it hits.
big yellow. Oh no, just play it safe here.
Safe.
Oh, shot.
I'm not sure it was unlucky. It's probably not the word to describe it.
Yeah, well. Nice Levi Sam in the middle stable. So Mark's now got what a shot in this yellow. Oh, wait for it.
Oh, watch out.
That
could be costly.
Yeah, not ideal. Where the balls lie, not ideal.
Not good. Not good.
Good shot here from Mark. He can. Oh, Oh, he's going for that. I think Cutter's in off again. Cutter's in off. That's this could be grand final over here. 2 shots on each table. We could be.
The only thing is that yellow. Oh, it's actually quite a lot. Quite a lot of room in that yellow. It's a lot of room.
Bounce off that. And he has. So Penny pops theirs. And Mark for the win. Premiers.
And that's it. Dorset Premiers in 3rd and 4th division.
Congratulations, Dorset Gardens Pool Club.
We will see you back here tomorrow night for the Prem's 1st, 2nd division finals.
Yes. Yeah, make sure you tune in tonight. Tomorrow night, sorry. Tune in tomorrow night,
Michael.
Premier Division. Thank you, Stuart. There's Lyle Famani there. For those of you who don't know, former Manhattan president. Lyle, come on in. We're joined in commentary, special guest Lyle Famani. You have a quick chat? Yeah. Not too close. Yeah, Lyle, welcome to the commentary box. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the grand finals tonight. 2 wins for Dorset. Yeah. No, it doesn't almost. It does. This year, this season. Well, they are, because Manhattan's maximum has won this year. If oh yeah, but you're only as good as your last season. So, you know that. Nah, look, some of us play for a bit of fun and some of you guys play for premiership, so that's all right.
Umpiring of Tony Aiello.
Tony was umpiring?
Tony was umpiring and it was splendid umpiring.
Yeah, no, there was notes made, yeah. So, no, it was a good night of pool. Obviously,
a great night of pool.
Your guys did well to make the grand final, given the strength of the Dorset through the year, undefeated.
Yeah,
the other team to beat all year and to finish from 4th or come from 4th and get in the grand final.
We're very happy with it.
Obviously, current president and ex-presidents can be all proud of.
Yes, as well as the former presidents. We're all very proud of that group.
Yeah, it's good effort. Good effort. So you're saying around for the presentations?
Unfortunately, I can't. I've got a ride and I've got important stuff to do in the morning. But naturally, like all former great presidents of Manhattan, we wish everyone well.
Yeah.
And good luck to all.
You coming down tomorrow night?
I'll get here at some stage tomorrow night.
You will. Yeah.
Probably just for the presentation when they.
We had a little bit of feedback tonight about the quality of the pool. Maybe the nerves got to some of the guys in the grand final night, but I think for those who were watching tonight and weren't overly impressed with the standard, tomorrow night tune in and you'll see some really good pool.
I think tonight will be an exceptional pool tomorrow night in 1st Division.
Yeah. Teams don't make grand finals by accident.
No, they never do. And I just let's hope the best teams win.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll hand over to Stuart James now, president of the EDPL, doing some awards.
Yeah, a very important man.
Hey?
A very important man.
No, it's Stuart. Stuart's on. Yeah. Thank you, Lyle. Go Tigers. All right, over and out. Thanks everyone for listening in.
Yes, 4 in the 3rd round. Yes. 4 in the 3rd round. Yes. And 1 in the last round. So 17 to 12. 12. A lovely night. Yeah, that's it. Right. Autograph, please. Yeah, come on. Yeah, because then I've got 11, 12 there. 3.
Congratulations. Best player in Dorset. So we'd like the captain from 4th Division Dorset then.
Once again, I'd just like to congratulate Manhattan on coming through the final. Just ran into one winner of a hot spot, so well done for the season. Okay, start at the top, calling the players up. Trevor Lewis. Matt Dean.
That's the right time. Yeah, mate. Yeah. You've been playing that with you, haven't you?
Evan McLean. Grant LeBron. Mick Case.
You two, you're blocking the view there. What's he doing?
Wayne Patterson.
When you're catching
Jason Baldwin. John McCall. New 500 gamer, Karen McLean. Snicker. And the captain, Phil Wilson.
Second best player was Mark Cole from Dorset. And the best player in fourth division was John Hunt. So I'll ask the players, the captain of the players tonight to say a few words.
First of all, well done, Dorset. You've been second all year and you've been clear second, so well done tonight to come up. Our team had a good season, very good. The music against you done well. The sort of stuff that's good. It's good experience for you all. Dorset, thank you for Potters, thank you for Gal, for three cheers for Dorset. Cheers, Dorset.
Went on the party, he had a really good year and we continued to go at you. I think we had 5 goes at it. It's a long time.
That's your first one?
We've had a few runs in the dance, but it's not about
that short
I'm really pleased that we hung in there fat and just managed to really quiet tonight. Well done, my guys. 3 cheers to cover. Hip! 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 Special mention to Anne Rose. She struggled a bit here. She come out and kicked everybody's balls in, so fantastic. As I call you up, please come and get your name. Starting with Mark. Wayne Proper. Adam Newton. Ken Stewart, real old timer. Nick Northrock. Vice Captain Dan Young. Sensation left tonight in Rose. Really fantastic clubman, Dot Hill. And we're well known. Just a reminder, the board is trophy next Tuesday for the premiership teams. I'd like to be involved, so please take a show and she'll sort it out. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Come on,